All right, congruency, right? Congruent shapes have equal sides and equal angles. Those are congruent shapes. So if I look at these two shapes here, the first shape and the second shape, if this side is equal to that side is equal to that side, and that side is equal to that side, the two shapes are congruent. So congruent shapes are exactly the same, right? You can place them one on top of the other and there's no overlapping edges, right? The one sits on top of the other, perfectly matching all the sides and the vertices. So those are congruent shapes, right? Now, you have to have a method of identifying that two shapes are congruent. And there are four methods of identifying congruency between triangles. So we call those cases of congruency. Cases of congruency are the methods of identifying congruency between triangle. So the first case is what we call SSS. It simply stands for side, side, side. It simply means that we found matching sides. Three matching sides, right? The three sides on the first shape are equal to the three sides on the second shape. When that is satisfied, you know the shapes are congruent. When that is satisfied, you know the shapes are congruent. So that's side, side, side. The next thing is SAS, right? This is side, angle, side, right? So what we're seeing here is that we have a side angle side combination which is identical to another side angle side combination, right? So imagine you had 4 centimeters, 40 degrees, and 5 centimeters. If you have 4 centimeters, 30 degrees, and 5 centimeters, if those angles are matching, the sides are matching, right, then you automatically know that those shapes are also congruent. The next one is angle, side, angle. Angle, side, side, angle, right? So what are we seeing? We have an angle, we have a side, and an angle. If you find that this combination on one triangle is equal to another combination on another triangle, then those two shapes are congruent. So imagine you had 70 degrees, 5 centimeters, and 80 degrees. If you find 70 degrees, 5 centimeters, and 80 degrees in line on another triangle, it means the first triangle is congruent to the second triangle. The last case of congruency is RHS. So this is the right angle, hypotenuse, and then side, right? So if you find that two triangles have right angles, right, you've ticked that off, and then their hypotenuse are equal, right? So the first hypotenuse and the second hypotenuse are equal, and then they have another side which is equal. It means that the two shapes are congruent. So those are the four cases of congruency. Those are the ways you can identify that two shapes are congruent.